Okay, I know some of you has question, not even question, could be not agree with me when I say it is impossible to achieve good result if start like this from beginning, start in live shooting. Now, I will try to convince that impossible. I am convinced by some examples. First of all, if your front sight moved so quick and deviation from the center so far from center, and maybe you hope that you can predict, and when you find that front sight anyway sometime come to center. Yes, you think like this. Okay, I will not release shot when front sight go out of center. I will release shot when front sight come exactly in center. And I will be ready for that, and I will release shot immediately. And successful in center. But in reality, it's not happened. If happened, just sometime, it is by chance. But normally it's not happened. And beginners, everybody has confusion. Why? I release shot exactly when front sight come in center, like this position, which you can see on monitor. I release shot exactly when front sight was in such position. Why this shot goes so far away from center? And they has confusion, misunderstood. Because of what? Because they not consider few factors. When they release shot, they think that only by finger moving on the trigger, squeezing trigger, and shot release it. It is one confusion, because for sure when shooter don't have correct basic preparation, he on shot moment he moved not only by one finger, his another muscle also moved, but he not able to provide control for all the muscles, because he concentrate on the target, front sight and target. He want to catch that short moment when front sight came in target. But it is not all. Even if shooter, just imagine, of course it is impossible, but let's say yes. Imagine that shooter able to release shot only with one finger moving. But even in this case, impossible to shot in 10 if he finds the front sight just before shot. Even in shot moment, he finds the front sight on place. It means target exactly in center of front sight, and he release shot. He cannot find hole from the pellets in center of target. Why? Because we're human. We're not androids, not robotics, and even not the cat who has very fast reaction. We're normal human, and normal human has some vision action reaction time. What mean vision action? Some time gap in between that moment when his eye fixed position of some subject like front side and up to shot releasing by finger moving, it's take it some time. Okay, so let's do with you. Try to find like this. See, I release the pen, and you see how easy I catch. By left hand and by right hand, I release and catch. Try, please come. Yes. Are you ready?
Yes.
Please. Please pay attention and be ready, sharply, be ready. Even I give you gap like this. Try to catch. Okay. From 5 times, you not catch even 1 time. But dude, you think you are faster? Come on. Okay, you see how easy. Please. Two times more. Yes, by chance. Thank you. Please sit down. She catch it. It's just by chance because she tried to catch. It's chance. Actually, impossible. Why? Because normal human reaction time average 0.3 seconds. Now we'll test, we'll check my reaction time. I try to react shortly, as it is possible. Anyway, my reaction time 0.3 seconds. Some animal, even the cats, they have a reaction much faster. 5, 6, 7 times faster than people. But we're human, and we cannot do anything. It is our nature. Of course, with special training, it's possible to decrease reaction time and possible to be able little quickly react for the front side position. But here we have from this positive side, we have negative side. If you concentrate exactly to this moment and very quick release shot, I call this hunting. Yes, and we, from beginning, instead of shooter, prepare ourselves for hunting. But when we hunt, it's very difficult to provide control for all our other muscles. Because we, in shot waiting condition, all our concentration front side and target, and we forget about all other muscle. We try to catch and other muscle working. So again, can I do something with you? please come here. See, I will push you, but you should be very stable. No, I'm very sorry, I'm apologize. I will try to do this not so painful, but be ready. Yes, you are strong. Please, please. Don't move. Again. Don't move, be sustained, okay? You see what happened? Please sit down. What happened? It is muscle reaction. Of course, when you prepare for a shot and when you release the shot, your muscle react not so hard because recoil from the rifle also not so hard. But anyway, your muscle reacted not because of recoil, because you're waiting for the shot and lost control for other muscles. And we can do with you experiment, and we will do later, if shooter don't know his rifle loaded or not. Especially this very clear on big caliber. Believe me, yes, Majid shot from machine gun, from big caliber, and he know what is a recoil or some rifle. It is more hard recoil. And it is very clear when I teach shooter with big bore rifle, and when I see that shooter even blinking, but he cannot judge himself that he has muscle reaction because he concentrate on the target on the front side, and recoil covered his muscle reaction. But if I do load and he don't know I'm really load or just only empty case, and after a few shots, if I load empty case and he not aware about this, and when he release shot, his muscle reaction exactly what happened with you. And what we have, first of all, how I told, we are human and we cannot catch that moment when front sight with bad stability come in center and we're not able to release exactly in this micro second part just to catch the 10. It is one thing. Another factor which influence or deviation our front sight from the center of target, it is our muscle reaction. Okay. And it is a logical question. You can ask me, okay, what we have to do? I have very simple answer. We have to training on our basic level very carefully and not hurry. Like in the building construction, brick by brick, first foundation, we have to learn for correct aiming, correct squeezing, and we have to provide this unmovable position for front sight, which allowed us to control our breathing, easy control our correct aiming, control our correct squeezing, and to provide control on our shoulder and all other muscles, to accept any extra muscle in participation or shot releasing. For that, we have two parallel ways. To get good stability in future in classical position, standing position, we have to learn for this position, classical position, and we have to learn how to correct release shot with very stable frontside position. For that, I'm very confident that if we do everything step by step, not hurry to start live shooting in normal standing position, which we will learn tomorrow, and if we prepare by one part, we will learn how to correct aim, how to correct breathe, and how to correct shot release, finger work, coordinate these things, aiming, breathing, and shot releasing with muscles control. It is one thing. Another thing, same time, just combine this kind of training and prepare, learn how to hold rifle, how to find correct position. It is very individual. It depends on body construction. But if we prepare only without shooting in standing position and continue training until we find that front side moved not so much, and same time we're ready to release shot without jerking, without hunting, only after that possible to start shooting with pellets on distance with standing position. How to recognize I am ready or not ready? We have some very magic gadget. It is computer simulator. Yes. Now our generation, even current generation who is shooting now on top, all of them, I can say all of them used computer simulator for many purposes. We will learn about this even in our basic level, how they use. But one of the purpose to provide control for ourselves. And coach also can provide control and can decide, are you ready to start live shooting or not? If you find that your front sight still has very far deviation, far away from the center, in this case, have to continue training without live shooting, and this simulator can judge and can give you answer to your question or coach's question. This enough, it's possible to start live shooting or not. Today, we will show how possible to provide unmovable frontside position, unmovable rifle. And it will be very useful for any beginners if beginner will start in such position when front sight doesn't move. And shooter has very good opportunity to make correct picture, alignment picture, when front sight has correct position in rear sight and correct position regarding the target, everything very stable. In this case, possible to release shot without any jerking, very smooth. In same time, provide control for muscles. Okay, first of all, shooter have to prepare the place to where he can rest rifle and take position. But before that, because of sitting position, butt plate should be moved up, please. Bring these targets over. Okay, look. Rifle has two supporting points. Front supporting, anything similar. We have some special pillow. It's possible to do any pillow. Rear part, hold it by left hand. Also supported with hard supporting. And please put to shoulder, and shoulder should be like that. It's mean now very low. We can adjust like this. And coach can provide control like this. I close his observation. Just first attention to shooter's head position on the cheekpiece. Now I request shooter to relax his neck. Neck must be relaxed, and head should find comfortable position on cheekpiece. And now I request shooter, please don't move your head when I will move out the target. Don't move, and tell me, can you see front sight in middle point of rear sight?
Yes.
Okay. If shooter cannot find front sight ring in middle point of the rear sight, in this case, need to adjust cheekpiece. But our shooter has correct adjustment. That's why he hasn't problem for that. Okay, next my question. Front sight in rear sight in middle place. What about target? Can you see target in your front sight without any moving?
Yes.
If shooter cannot find front sight on the target, if front sight lower, in this case, have to move up supporting point. Just need to adjust level of the pillow of the front supporting point to provide correct level with supporting on rear and front side. Okay, when shooter can find without any extra moving of his head on cheekpiece, without extra moving rifle, in this case, possible to say it is correct position. In this position, shooter can provide very good stability. And on our next class, practical class, we will find what is the stability has this shooter, and he, by live shooting with using computer simulator, we will see. We shall see what is the different stability in standing position and sitting position. Please, could you release one time shot? Again, once again, relax your neck. According to the rule, head cannot touch rear side. But because this adjusted for standing position, if you take sitting position and if your head has contact with rear side should be moved in front just little. Okay? Can you see front side in middle?
Yes.
Can you see front side on the target?
Yes.
Now, shooter have to stop his breathing, mentally provide control for the muscles, correct holding, and without any jerking, smoothly squeeze trigger until shot releasing. Please. That's all. Thank you so much.